Tom, could you pick up Michael from tutoring just for today?
What? I can't pick him up.
Please? There's an issue at work now and I can't leave yet.
I also have plans after work today with the department head. Can't get out of it. Besides, pickup is your job as his mother.
Please, could you do this for me just this once?
I told you I can't. Besides, Michael probably prefers you anyway, and I won't be leaving the office until around 6:30.
That's fine then. You'll be able to make it, because Michael finishes at 7.
Yeah, but I might have stuff with the department head after.
But I won't be able to make it by 7 when his tutoring ends, so I need you to go pick him up.
Just let him come home. He'll be fine on his own. He's in 9th grade already.
He has a lot to carry with his textbooks and workbooks, and plus, the finals are coming up.
You're being overprotective. Boys need to toughen up.
That's rich coming from someone who won't carry a single shopping bag.
I'm just trying to help out with your diet. Anyway, I just can't do it.
There have been reports of suspicious people in the area lately. Even boys aren't safe.
He'll be fine. Those creeps only target pretty-faced boys. No one would target Michael with his rough looks. Those types go after good-looking guys like me.
That's an awful thing to say about your own son.
I'm just being honest. He got his looks from your side of the family.
At least he got his brain from my side too.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Anyway, I'll try to work something out at the office.
See, if you could handle it yourself, why ask me in the first place? Besides, Michael's top of his class, right? He doesn't even need tutoring. He'll get into a good school on his own.
He's aiming for an elite school. The competition is fierce.
Really? Elite school? What for? Any decent university would do.
He has dreams, Tom. I suppose you wouldn't know how hard he's been working.
What are you trying to say?
When was the last time you even asked about his test scores?
I know he's doing fine. He takes after you, doesn't he?
He's been studying extra hard for the upcoming finals. Did you know that?
He's always studying. What else is new?
He's been staying up late, worrying about the entrance exams.
That's months away. He needs to relax.
The competition starts early. Other kids have been preparing since last year.
You're pushing him too hard. Let him be a kid.
I'm not pushing him. He's pushing himself. He wants to succeed.
At what cost? His childhood?
Rich coming from someone who's never home to see him either.
I work hard to provide for this family.
Provide what? An absent father?
Money pays the bills, Sarah. Your nagging doesn't.
Neither does your constant dismissal of his achievements.
I acknowledge his achievements.
When? Between meetings with the department head?
Don't start with that tone.
What tone would you prefer? The one you use when brushing off his school events?
Those events are a waste of time.
They're important to him, but you wouldn't know that.
I know enough. He's doing well without me, right?
You've never paid attention to our family. Never involved yourself in raising him. You know nothing about Michael. Some father you are. You even forget his birthday every year.
Of course I know his birthday. It's March 15th.
No, it's March 22nd.
That's close enough.
Not for a father.
Hey, I'm always busy with work every day and don't have the mental space for kids. I'm working hard for the family. Just the fact of that makes me a good father and husband.
And working hard doesn't excuse being emotionally absent. But even when you're not working, you make excuses to stay away from parenting.
I'm not emotionally absent. I'm just busy.
And you're saying that you're too busy to attend Michael's debate competition this week?
I told you I have that department meeting.
It's on Saturday.
Weekend meetings happen.
Every weekend? Every time Michael has something important?
You're making it sound worse than it is, and I know you're just jealous of me because your career is going nowhere.
My career is fine. I just balance it with actually being there for our son.
Oh, here we go again with the guilt trips.
I just want you to understand that he needs his father to care.
I do care.
Prove it. Then try coming to his debate this week.
I just told you I can't.
Can't or won't.
The department head specifically requested this meeting.
The department head is more important than your son.
It's not that simple.
Actually, it is. You're choosing work over family.
This could mean a promotion.
And what does that mean for Michael?
More money for his education.
He'd rather have your attention than your money.
You don't understand workplace politics.
And you don't understand family dynamics.
Everything is my fault with you, isn't it? You always act like I'm some terrible father.
I wish you would be more caring and responsible. When was the last time you helped him with homework?
He doesn't need help. His grades are perfect.
That's not the point. He wants to share things with you.
He can share them with you. You're better at that stuff anyway. I'm doing you a favor by not interfering.
But he needs both parents.
He has both parents. I'm still here.
Are you? Because it feels like you checked out years ago.
I'm saying that I provide stability.
Financial stability isn't everything.
It's the most important thing. And besides, I'm not home because I don't feel comfortable there at home with you two. That's completely your fault.
What? How is it our fault?
You two always have conversations I can't follow. You always leave me out. That's why being home is boring to me.
We just talk about Michael's school and friends. If you participated in family conversations regularly, you'd be able to follow along.
See? There you go, blaming me again, always excluding me. You two are so passive-aggressive, you never intended to include me in conversations. I'm used to people being jealous of my looks and grades, but still.
You're not even trying. Try being less insecure and make an effort to join family conversations. You've just never been there, never caring enough to try.
I'm trying right now by being honest about not being able to pick him up.
That's not trying. That's making excuses.
You know what? I don't need this. I have enough stress at work.
Right, because family is just stress to you.
That's not what I meant.
Then what did you actually mean?
I meant I'm tired of being criticized for everything I do.
Maybe if you actually did something.
You're really not letting this go, are you?
Should I? Like you let go of every responsibility except work?
Please, Sarah, this is enough.
And it's not just about Michael. You're neglecting your parents too. I go help at your parents' house occasionally. Your father's health isn't good lately.
If you're going, that's fine. I'm too in demand to waste time on my parents.
You really are cold toward family and only think about yourself. Maybe that's why you've lost your place at home. Don't be surprised if your family abandons you.
I'll abandon you first, this whole family.
Fine. Clearly talking to you was pointless. I won't rely on you from now on.
Good, I'm done with this conversation.
Who was that woman you were with earlier?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I saw you in town, holding hands with a young woman.
When? And where were you watching from?
I was stuck in traffic in a taxi when you two walked by. I was with my boss, so I couldn't get out to check, but you were being all lovey-dovey and even kissing in public.
Well, if you saw us, there's no point hiding it. I wasn't planning to anyway. She's my girlfriend. We've been dating for 2 years.
2 years? So that means all those late meetings?
Not all of them, but yeah, some.
And the networking events?
Look, what's done is done. I'm not gonna lie anymore.
How noble of you to finally be honest after being caught like this.
At least I'm being honest now. She makes me happy.
And we don't? Your family doesn't make you happy?
It's different with her. She understands me.
Understands what exactly? Your need to abandon your responsibilities?
See, this is exactly why I needed someone else. You're always judging me.
Because you're always doing things worthy of judgment.
You haven't made me happy in years.
And whose fault is that? You're never home.
Because you make it impossible to be there.
I make it impossible by asking you to be a father?
By constantly criticizing everything I do.
Like cheating on your family.
I didn't plan this.
No, you just let it happen for 2 years?
She makes me feel young again.
And we make you feel what? Old? Trapped?
You wouldn't understand.
Try me. Explain how you justify betraying your family.
It's not betrayal, it's finding happiness.
At the expense of your son's happiness.
He'll understand when he's older.
Understand what? That his father is a coward?
I'm not a coward. I'm being honest now.
After getting caught. How convenient.
I was gonna tell you eventually.
When? After another 2 years?
This isn't productive.
Neither is cheating on your family. But that didn't stop you.
Look, she listens without criticizing. She supports my dreams.
What dreams? Abandoning your family?
My career dreams. She thinks I could be department head someday.
And I suppose she's helping you network?
Don't be crude. This isn't about that.
Then what is it about?
Freedom! Feeling young again, not being tied down by responsibilities.
Those responsibilities are called your family, Tom.
You always make everything so heavy.
Marriage and parenthood are heavy responsibilities.
She makes everything lighter.
Of course she does. She doesn't have to deal with reality.
Our relationship is reality.
No, it's fantasy. This, your son, your marriage, your parents, this is reality.
I'm not some frivolous man. I truly love her. This is a serious relationship.
Do you hear yourself? You're a married father. Serious relationship? You have a child. Do you realize you're betraying your family?
Michael isn't a little kid anymore. He's a boy. If I explain, he'll understand.
You think he'd approve of your affair? Don't lump him in with you.
Ah, right. Unlike me, he's so serious. Such a stubborn kid, not free-spirited and sensitive like me.
You're such an idiot.
But you never know. He might understand better than you think. Young people are more open-minded.
Open-minded about betrayal? About lying? About abandoning family?
About following your heart. About being true to yourself.
Your version of being true to yourself seems to involve a lot of lying to others.
I didn't want to hurt anyone. That's why I kept it quiet.
Do you even hear how ridiculous that sounds?
I was trying to protect everyone's feelings.
By lying to everyone. How noble of you.
You're twisting everything I say.
No need to twist what's already twisted.
She makes me feel appreciated.
And what about appreciating your son's achievements?
That's different.
Yes, it requires actual effort on your part.
You never understand.
I understand perfectly. You found someone who doesn't challenge you to be better.
She challenges me in different ways.
To what? Perfect your lying skills?
She believes in me.
I believed in you too. Look how that turned out.
That's different. You stopped believing.
No, you stopped trying to be believable.
She doesn't make everything a battle.
Because she doesn't have to raise your child.
Michael's practically grown.
He's 14, Tom. He still needs his father.
He has you.
That's not how parenting works.
I'll still be in his life.
Like you are now, barely present.
I can do better.
When? After you abandon us?
I'm not abandoning anyone. I'm just choosing happiness.
At everyone else's expense.
You're impossible to talk to.
And you're impossible to trust.
I didn't want things to end like this.
How did you want them to end? With everyone blessing your affair?
I wanted understanding.
You wanted permission to be selfish.
That's not fair.
Neither is cheating on your family.
I need to think about my happiness too.
When did you ever think about anyone else's?
I've sacrificed a lot for this family.
Like what? Your integrity?
I work hard.
At destroying your marriage.
I'm not the only one at fault here.
Really? Did I force you to cheat?
You pushed me away.
By expecting you to be a father?
By never being satisfied.
Basic decency isn't a high bar, Tom.
Just say what you want. Just the words of people who've never been popular. I don't care if you don't approve. I'm just following my heart. I don't want to lie to myself like you people. Life's too short. I want to live how I want.
Even if it hurts your family, that's not being honest with yourself or free. It's being irresponsible.
Look, humans are just animals. What's wrong with living how I want?
Let me meet her.
She hasn't been feeling well lately. Meeting someone as rigid as you would just make her feel worse. I even took her to the hospital today.
So you're kind to her when she's sick, but you never cared when I was ill.
She's special. You're just a boring housewife I'm tired of. It's my turn for the doctor. We'll talk later.
Wait, don't just end the conversation. How selfish can you be?
Don't text me anymore today. I need to focus on her.
Focus on her? Like you focused on your family?
She needs me right now.
And we never did?
That's different. This is important.
Right, because nothing about your family was ever important enough. Tom, you're not planning to just not come home, are you? Answer me already.
I was just caught up in the moment. Couldn't be bothered with you. Your messages are such a mood killer when something good happens.
What are you so excited about? At a time when our family might be falling apart.
We just found out at the hospital. She's actually pregnant. So I'm divorcing you to marry her. Just get the divorce papers ready, and I need you to fill out your part first.
What? Are you sure? Is it really your child?
Of course! Her recent poor health was due to the pregnancy.
I see.
Why would you even ask such a thing? She's not like that.
Like what? Like someone who would date a married man?
That's different. We have a real connection.
Real enough to destroy 2 families?
2 families? What do you mean?
Your parents. Have you thought about how this will affect them?
They'll understand. They're my parents. Of course they want me to be happy.
Happy? You think they'll be happy their only son is abandoning his family?
Would you stop using that word? I'm not abandoning anyone.
What would you call it then?
I'm evolving, moving forward.
Moving forward from your responsibilities?
I'll still support Michael financially.
Because money is all that matters, right?
At least I'm being practical.
Practical would have been keeping your marriage vows.
You're just angry because I found someone younger.
I'm angry because you're destroying our family.
The family was already broken.
Yes, by your constant absence and now infidelity.
She needs me more than you do.
Because she's pregnant or because she's young?
Both. She can't support herself.
Of course not. And now you're her knight in shining armor?
At least she appreciates me.
She appreciates your wallet, more likely.
You don't know her.
I know her type. Young, part-time job, looking for security.
Stop it. She's genuine.
As genuine as your excuses for missing Michael's events?
This is different. This is about love.
And what about love for your son?
I can love both.
You barely show love for one.
I'll be a better father to this new child.
Really? What makes you think you'll do better this time?
I'll have more time.
More time? With your parents' situation?
What about my parents?
Nothing. You'll find out soon enough.
What's that supposed to mean?
Maybe you should visit them sometime, when you're not busy with your girlfriend.
They're fine. Mom would tell me if anything was wrong.
Would she? When was the last time you called them?
I've been busy.
Yes, busy betraying everyone who loves you.
You're being dramatic.
And you're being delusional.
Look, I want this divorce done quickly. She needs stability.
Of course she does. Pregnant and part-time work? Very convenient.
What are you implying?
Nothing. Just admiring your timing.
Just sign the papers when they come.
Don't worry, I'll sign them. But remember, karma comes around.
Is that a threat?
No, just an observation.
Anyway, I have a new life waiting, so divorce me cleanly. Get it done quickly. You all mean nothing to me now. I only love her and our unborn child.
Yes, I suppose divorce seems like our only option in this situation. Congratulations on the pregnancy. Please pass that on to her.
What? You're actually congratulating us?
Whatever the circumstances, you're taking responsibility. If you don't love us anymore, there's nothing we can do.
You get it! That's right, I'm a responsible man. She's young and has only worked part-time jobs, so she doesn't make much. But you have your own income and can raise Michael without me. She doesn't have that option.
Oh, really? That must be tough. A part-timer. How concerning.
Exactly, I want to protect her and our child.
I understand completely. If that's the case, we have to divorce. I'll step aside quietly. Be happy with her and your child.
You're being surprisingly reasonable about this.
What choice do I have? You've made your decision.
I'm glad you understand. This is best for everyone.
Yes, I'm sure it'll work out exactly as you imagine.
See, we can handle this like adults.
Of course, we're all adults here. Except maybe your girlfriend.
Don't start with that. She's mature for her age.
And what is her age exactly?
That's not important.
Young enough to be concerning, clearly.
She's old enough to know what she wants.
And what she wants is a married man with a family?
She wants me. That's all that matters.
Until she realizes what she's getting into.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. I'm just hoping for happiness for you and your new family.
Michael, are you awake now? What? Dad, did something happen with Mom? She seemed weird earlier. That's what I need to talk about. You're not a child anymore, so I'll be direct with you. I'm divorcing your mother, and you'll be living with her. What? Really? Your father has a new family now. What do you mean, family? Dad, were you cheating? A new family? What's gonna happen to us? Your mother and I were done as a couple long ago. Try to understand. We have to separate for everyone's happiness. What are you saying? You can't divorce? What do you mean? Of course I can divorce. I'm gonna divorce and live with my new family, no matter what. Well, do what you want, but you probably won't be happy. That's ridiculous. Of course I'm gonna be happy with my new family. It's impossible, because, Dad, you'll be ruined without Mom. Ruined? What do you mean? Why would I be ruined? Stop saying nonsense. You really don't know anything, do you? I guess Mom hasn't told you yet. What's going on, Michael? What do you know? Not telling you was probably Mom's revenge. She's probably waiting for you to self-destruct. You know what happens to stupid people who cheat. What? What are you trying to say? My condolences, Dad. This is what happens when you cheat. You're such an idiot. Hey, watch how you talk to your parent. Oh, aren't you quitting being my parent? You're abandoning Mom and me for your new family, right? That's not what I meant. Really? Because that's exactly what you're doing. No, I'll still be your father. Like you've been my father until now, barely present. I've always been a good provider for the family. Is that all you think being a father is? Money? Don't you start too. Your mother's already given me enough grief. Maybe because she's right? Just tell me, what do you know? Explain to me so I can understand. You underestimated Mom way too much. I'd never make Mom angry. She's someone you absolutely shouldn't cross. Did your mother do something? Explain properly. Hey, Dad, you're not just neglecting Mom and me, but your parents too, right? Mom kept telling you, but you ignored and neglected them. If you're curious about what's happening with your parents, go check yourself. I bet you'll drop the divorce idea real quick. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You never visit them anymore, do you? Always too busy with your girlfriend. That's not... I mean, I've been meaning to visit. When was the last time you even called them? I don't need a lecture from my son. Clearly you do, since you're acting like a teenager yourself. Hey, watch your tone. Or what? You'll abandon me more than you already have? No, I'm not abandoning you. I'll still be your father. Really? Because you haven't been much of one so far. That's not true. I've provided for you. Money isn't everything, Dad. But I guess you'll learn that soon enough. What's that supposed to mean? Go visit Grandma and Grandpa. Then you'll understand. Stop being cryptic and just tell me! No, I think I'll let you figure this one out yourself. Consider it a learning experience. You sound just like your mother. Good. At least one of my parents has some sense. Sarah, let's call off the divorce.
Oh, what's wrong? Have you lost your mind? Yesterday you were so insistent about divorcing.
Well, I've actually changed my mind about that.
What are you saying? You didn't come home last night either. Probably at your mistress's place. You could have stayed away forever. It's fine, we can still divorce. I've already started looking for a new place.
Please, I really don't want a divorce.
What suddenly happened? Weren't you tired of me? I'm just your boring housewife, right?
No, I'm sorry, I was wrong. But Sarah, I need you. I mean...
I get it. You found out about the mess at your parents' house, and now you're changing your tune. I know exactly what you're thinking. Why don't you be honest?
Yeah, I just went to my parents' house. Last night, Michael said something that worried me about not knowing what was happening at home. That I'd be ruined if we divorced. I'm really sorry.
Quite shocking, isn't it? Who would have thought your parents would lose $300,000 in failed investments?
How could this happen? If only they told me sooner about this.
If you'd visited your parents regularly, you would have known. About their failed investments? They were too ashamed to tell me, their daughter-in-law. But when your father's health got worse and they needed care, they couldn't hide it anymore. I was just speechless when I heard about it.
And you've known all this time?
Of course I have. You practically did nothing. At least someone had to care about your parents.
Why didn't you tell me?
Would you have listened? Or would you have been too busy with your girlfriend?
This isn't about her. Leave her out of this.
But everything's been about her for 2 years, right? Now suddenly it's not?
Debt plus caregiving, it's impossible for me to handle all of this alone.
You don't have a choice. You're their only son. It's your duty. You'll have a young wife soon, live together with your parents, and take care of them.
But she's pregnant and we're expecting a baby. She can't handle caring for a newborn and my parents. And financially, my salary alone won't be enough.
So you're just crawling back to me, hoping I'll earn money and handle everything after going through all of this? Don't be ridiculous. I won't agree. I just narrowly avoided having to deal with your parents' care and debt. And thanks to your stupidity, I'm getting alimony from 2 people. These are perfect divorce conditions.
2 people? What do you mean?
Your parents' debt means they'll need financial support too. As their only son, that falls to you.
But my girlfriend!
Oh yeah, your pregnant girlfriend, the part-timer. I'm sure she'll be a great help with the bills under this condition.
Sarah, please, we can work this out.
Like you worked out your affair?
I know I messed up.
Messed up? You destroyed everything.
But I can fix this.
Some things just can't be fixed, Tom.
Well, then what do you want me to do?
I just want you to live with the consequences of your choices.
Please, think about Michael.
Huh? Now you're thinking about Michael? Where was this concern before?
I've always cared about him.
Well, you certainly have a funny way of showing it.
I can do better.
Yeah, right. It's too late to change, Tom. It meant something to me. I want to ask what it meant to you.
Sarah, please. Our marriage of 15
It
years
meant
has to
something to
mean
me.
something.
I want to ask what it meant to you.
Please cancel the divorce. I want to live with you and Michael again. Let's live together, the 3 of us. We can live at my parents' house. Even if Michael's high school is far, I'll drive him to school.
Oh, weren't you no longer interested in us?
I was wrong.
Yes, that was quite a mistake. But it's not one you can fix.
Please forgive me. I'm really sorry.
You must be so worried about your future life, but I can never forgive you. I'll just watch your life fall apart from a safe distance.
Wait, if we talk, I'm sure we can work this out. Let's just talk about this.
No, there's nothing to talk about. I'll let my lawyer handle everything from now on. Just so you know, I won't compromise on alimony or child support. If you have complaints, we can fight it out in court.
Wait, please! With my parents' debt, caregiving and child support is impossible! There's suddenly too much to handle. I don't know what to do.
You're just paying for your past actions. Work like a horse. This is what happens when you run away from responsibilities. Don't say you can't, just do it. Clean up your own mess.
Please, give me another chance.
Dedicate your life to your new family and parents to make up for neglecting your home. Give them your entire life, your responsibility to us, your abandoned parents, and the new family you created. This is the result of your choices. To repay the debt, his mother and my ex-husband worked day and night while the new wife handled childcare and caring for his bedridden father. However, the relationship between his mother and new wife was terrible. His father, though bedridden, never stopped complaining. On top of that, they had to take on more debt to pay the alimony for both myself and my son. After just a few months of this life, his new wife suddenly disappeared with their child. My ex-husband couldn't even spare the time to search for them, as he had to work around the clock to cover for his mother, who had quit her job to provide care. My son says he never wants to see his father again. It's fine to live according to your heart, but you shouldn't become a parent your child is ashamed of.
Sarah, I heard you have an interview scheduled for 5 p.m.?
Yes, that's right.
You should have mentioned it earlier. I always keep track of everyone's schedules.
Oh, I didn't think it was necessary to announce it.
Won't that be a problem picking up your son from daycare?
I've arranged for extended care. If I'm running late, I can ask family to help.
You know, you could have asked me for help with scheduling.
Well, that's kind of you, but I have it handled.
Actually, I already switched assignments with you.
What?
Don't worry, I've taken care of everything.
But I didn't ask for that.
I thought you might be struggling. Maybe I'm being nosy, but I got them to swap our interviews. Mine starts at 3 p.m., so you can take that one instead.
But Tom, isn't your interview location quite far?
It's only an hour by car, and it'll probably finish earlier than your interview would have. We help each other out when we needed, right? Don't worry about it.
Oh, thank you.
You don't sound very happy about it. I went out of my way to help, you know.
No, I appreciate it. It's just unexpected.
No problem. Just treat me to lunch sometime and we can call it even.
Huh?
As a single mom, you should rely on others more.
Well, everyone's already very helpful.
Come on, don't be so formal with me. We're friends, right?
We're colleagues.
Really? From where I stand, you seem to be pushing yourself too hard.
I don't think so.
You're always staying late, working through lunch. It's not healthy.
I manage my time carefully.
I'm 1 year older than you and you're senior at work, so don't hesitate to ask for help when you need it. I'm pretty flexible and can respond quickly.
I understand.
Or could it be, have you fallen for me?
What?
Don't be shy. I notice how you always work so hard.
That's just being professional.
I'm known for being the caring type. You know, can't help but look after others.
I see.
People tend to fall for me pretty quickly.
Is that so?
You don't have to play hard to get, you know.
I'm not playing anything.
Come on, you're supposed to tease me about that. Now I'm embarrassed.
Sorry.
So serious, Sarah. That's what I like about you. Even as a single mom, you never slack off at work. And despite being a mid-career hire, you write fantastic articles. You're exactly my type.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Always so modest. That's cute too.
Please don't say things like that.
Hey, don't put yourself down like that. You're a wonderful woman. You should have more confidence.
Thank you.
See? That's better. And please, just say thanks instead of thank you. Feels more natural that way.
Yes.
You know, we should grab coffee sometime. Discuss work stuff.
I prefer to focus during work hours.
Then we can go out after work. Anyway, don't hesitate to ask if you need anything. I'm single, so I can help with your work anytime. Actually, I've been more than happy to help you specifically.
Yes, I understand.
I mean it. Anytime, day or night, I'm always available for you.
That won't be necessary.
Well, let's do our best for the afternoon.
Yes, thank you.
Sarah, where are you right now?
I'm at the amusement park with my son.
What a coincidence. I'm actually there too.
What? You're at the amusement park?
Yeah, felt like going for a drive this morning. And when I saw the Ferris wheel, I remembered you mentioning you were taking your son here today.
I never mentioned my plans to you.
Oh? Maybe I overheard you talking to someone else then.
I see.
So, where exactly are you?
Well, somewhere in the park.
Hey, don't be so vague. I can help you with your kid.
That's not necessary.
I know that much. I'm asking which part of the park.
Why do you want to know?
Come on, don't be like that. I came all this way.
I didn't ask you to come.
Well, we could hang out together. Come on, I'm here by myself.
Please understand, this is our family time.
Be so cold. I bought a ticket already.
I'm sorry, but today is meant to be just me and my son. We want to spend some quality family time together.
I can make it even better quality time.
No, thank you.
Don't worry. I won't get in your way. I'll just tag along. Besides, wouldn't it be helpful to have a man around? Like when you need to use the restroom when someone needs to watch your son.
That's not necessary.
I'm great with kids, you know.
Please stop insisting.
Don't be so reserved with me.
It's not that I'm being reserved. My son gets nervous around strangers and we're perfectly fine on our own.
Is your son shy?
Yes, somewhat.
It's probably because you're being overprotective. Kids need male role models. They'll warm up to me in no time.
He has plenty of family members.
That's exactly why he needs this. Communication is the most important skill for guys. If he's shy, he'll never succeed in life.
But he is still very young.
I can see you near the carousel. Is that you in the blue jacket?
Please stop looking for us.
Boys will be boys no matter how young. It's better for him to interact with different people. Plus, kids love me. I'm sure we'll get along great.
I'm sorry, but this is too sudden. I promised my son it would be just the two of us today. I don't want to break that promise.
Aw, come on. I already bought my ticket. It would be a waste if I just left without having fun. And here I was looking forward to spending time with you guys.
I'm sorry.
I can see you're heading to the food court. Want me to grab some snacks?
How do you know where we are?
Lucky guess. The food court's popular this time of day.
Please, all I want is to spend some quality time alone with my son.
Fine, I guess I'll wander around by myself then.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Well, let's have lunch together tomorrow. I found this really nice place I want to take you to.
I'm busy tomorrow afternoon.
I already made reservations. That new Italian place.
Please don't make plans without asking me first. I've got some things I need to do tomorrow afternoon.
Don't worry about that. I'll help you with your work.
No, I don't need any help.
Come on, babe. Remember what I said before? You can rely on me when you're struggling. Stop trying to do everything by yourself.
Please don't call me that.
What, babe? We're close enough for that now, aren't we?
No, we're not. I'm not struggling and I can handle the work myself. Really, I'm fine.
Work is about give and take, you know. You don't have to shoulder everything alone. You're too serious. You should learn to lean on others more. I'm always happy to help you out.
Tom, excuse me. My son is hungry, so we need to go.
Oh, you're going to eat? Actually, I'm starving too. Maybe we're heading to the same restaurant. I might just look around and see. If we end up at the same place, we might as well eat together.
We're leaving the park now.
Already? It's still early. Let me treat you both to a dinner at least.
No, thank you. Goodbye.
I'll walk you to your car then. Where are you?
That won't be necessary. Please stop looking for us. You're making me feel uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable? But I'm just being considerate. Alright, just text me when you get home safe. Hey, Sarah, can I come over to your place?
What? Tom, what's going on?
Just finished drinking at the bar near your place.
How do you know which bars are near my place?
I was actually drinking nearby. Just need a place to rest for a bit.
Absolutely not.
Come on, it's freezing out here.
Please go home.
Hey, is there any way to treat a close colleague? Aren't you being a bit cold?
My son is sleeping. Sorry.
I'll be quiet. We'll wake him up.
Please go home.
Though it would have been okay if your son wasn't there?
That's not what I said.
I can see your lights are still on.
Are you outside my house?
Alright, I'll be honest with you.
Yes.
I have something important to tell you, so please let me in.
Like I said, my son is here.
I think I see you through the window.
Stop looking in my windows.
But you can't come out to drink right now, right?
That's true, but
That's why I want to talk at your place.
please, let's do this another time. We can find some time during work hours.
No, it has to be now. I've been trying to tell you for weeks.
Whatever it is can wait until tomorrow.
This isn't something I can say at work. I want to be your support system. Single motherhood must be tough. You must feel lonely. Can't rely on men, have no time, and probably worry about money too. I want to take all those worries away. I want to take care of you.
Huh?
I've been watching you for months. You're perfect.
Please stop.
I'll take care of both you and your son, so please entrust your life to me. I promise I'll make you happy.
No, thank you. Please don't ever show up again.
I'm outside your door. Just let me explain.
I am calling the police if you don't leave.
Wait, you think I'm joking? I'm dead serious here, baby.
You're being a nuisance. Please stop.
I bought gifts for your son too.
That's extremely inappropriate.
Sarah, baby, stop being so reserved.
Will you please stop stalking me? This is seriously bothering me. And stop calling me baby. It's been making me uncomfortable this whole time. I am not your girlfriend.
But we're perfect together, I can tell.
I am calling the police.
Huh? Sarah?
I cannot accept your advances. I have reached my limit and I will be reporting this to HR.
What? Why are you bringing work into this? Hey, you can't do this to me. I've done so much for you.
Because work is our only connection. I have only ever seen you as a colleague. I have been putting up with this since I joined as a mid-career hire, but everything you do creeps me out. Please realize how uncomfortable you make people feel.
I was just being nice because I knew single moms have it tough. You're the one who's misunderstanding things.
Really? Didn't you just confess to me?
Like hell I did, you ugly hag. Just because you're somewhat pretty doesn't mean you can get cocky. You're just a loser who got dumped by a man.
Actually, I left my husband.
No one leaves a perfectly good marriage. He probably cheated on you or something. You got dumped first. And after all this time I helped you out, you turn around and do this? You're seriously messed up.
When did I ever turn on you? Isn't that what you're doing?
You led me on, and you accepted my help, and you smiled at me. Don't think you can keep working at our company. Single moms are just dead weight. Who do you think they'll believe? You, a mid-career hire, or me, who's been here since I graduated? There are plenty of people who could replace you. You'll get fired and rot in hell if your son. No one's going to save a single mom who flirts with men.
I've saved all these messages.
You wouldn't dare to show anyone.
The police are on their way. Goodbye, Tom.
Sarah, could we talk?
HR told you not to contact me in private, didn't they?
Please just hear me out.
No.
Yes, I know, but I really need to apologize properly one more time.
I won't forgive you, no matter how many times you apologize.
You're being unreasonable.
I've forwarded this conversation to HR.
Wait, I didn't know. If I had known you were headhunted by the CEO himself, I would have never done something so stupid.
So you're only apologizing because you found out I know the CEO?
That's not what I meant. I was just surprised. When I calmed down, I realized how horrible the things I said were. But at that time, I was so upset because I was serious about you, and getting rejected hurt. I wasn't in my right mind.
I never thought you were in your right mind to begin with.
What? How can you be so cruel?
You always tried to help with my work, claiming you were looking out for me, but it was all a nuisance. Every time you helped, you made mistakes that I had to fix. Do you know how many times that caused problems with my family's schedule? And despite me repeatedly declining your help, you kept butting in.
I was trying to be nice.
I never asked for your nice.
I just want to assist you.
Nobody asked for your help. When I need help, I'll ask for it normally.
You're ungrateful. What about that time with the sudden interview? That must have helped.
You mean last month's interview swap? I hate to tell you, but your interview took longer. If you checked the assignments, you'd know why. My interview was scheduled later, but it was just a small piece about a shop. Taking photos and a quick chat, an hour at most. But your assignment was a 2-page feature. You needed in-depth interviews and extensive photography. Plus, it was a 2-hour round trip. You actually ended up leaving work earlier than me that day.
I didn't realize. I'm sorry. I only looked at the interview times. I didn't realize it would take that long. I won't do anything anymore. I really am sorry.
What I found most unforgivable was how you interfered with my time with my son. You showed up uninvited at the amusement park and tried to join us for dinner even after I refused.
That was really just a coincidence.
How is buying an amusement park ticket and entering a coincidence?
I thought I might run into you.
I also know you've been lurking around my house.
No, I haven't.
I have photographic evidence. You have been wandering around for days, so I asked someone I know to take pictures. I'm submitting them at tomorrow's meeting.
Delete those pictures. Please, I'm begging you. Sarah, please, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I thought you were interested in me too, and I got carried away.
You should really consider the gap between your perception and reality. Everything was just your self-centered assumptions, and that's why you make people uncomfortable.
I won't come near you anymore. I won't do anything unnecessary either. So please don't say anything more to the company. Could you tell them you've forgiven me? HR told me not to come to my desk until they decide on disciplinary action. At this rate, I might get fired.
Yes, that's likely.
My career will be ruined.
You should have thought about that before.
What I did to you was truly inexcusable. I've reflected deeply, but I really don't want to lose my job at this age.
Weren't you the one who tried to get me fired? This morning you spread false rumors to our colleagues about how I made advances on you and used company expenses for my child. You were trying to force me out, weren't you?
Well,
It's fine. Nobody believed you anyway.
I was desperate. I won't do anything stupid anymore. I absolutely won't. I'm really, truly sorry.
I don't need your apologies. I won't forgive you, no matter how many times you apologize.
If you don't forgive me, I'm in trouble. This could be the end of my life.
Even if I forgave you, you are still getting fired.
What?
Apparently, you were already on the chopping block.
Why?
You've been buying personal items with company expenses, haven't you? Our colleagues in accounting have been suspicious for a while and have been gathering evidence.
It can't be true. No way.
You know better than anyone whether it's true or not, but this works out perfectly for me. Once you're fired, I'll never have to see your face again, and I can finally focus on my work and family. Looks like you're the one heading to hell after all.
Please, give me another chance.
Goodbye, Tom. One week later, Tom was fired from the company for embezzlement and stalking. It turns out this wasn't his first time exhibiting such delusional behavior. Another employee had previously quit because of him. His severance pay went entirely toward repaying the money he had embezzled, leaving him with nothing. The investigation revealed a pattern of inappropriate behavior spanning years. 3 other employees came forward with similar stories of unwanted attention and help that had disrupted their work. 2 had transferred departments, and 1 had left the company entirely. The accounting department's investigation also uncovered that Tom had been falsifying expense reports for nearly 2 years, charging personal items as business expenses and manipulating receipts to hide his actions. The company implemented new harassment training and reporting procedures following the incident. They also established clearer guidelines about workplace boundaries and personal relationships. A few months later, Tom was arrested for assaulting a woman. Apparently, he had another one of his misunderstandings and attacked her, but the victim happened to be trained in martial arts and fought back. The incident left Tom permanently injured. It's said he became a broken man after that. The assault occurred at another workplace where Tom had found temporary employment. He had hidden his previous termination and harassment history during the hiring process. When his new female colleague rejected his friendly offers to help, he reacted violently. The incident finally led to a restraining order and mandatory counseling order from the court. While I have no sympathy for Tom, my heart aches for his assault victim. I pray she heals from this trauma quickly. I hope she can forget about that delusional creep and move on with her life. As for me, I went on to have a successful career at the company, earning a promotion 6 months later. I established a support network for working parents within the company, helping to create a more flexible scheduling options and clearer boundaries around work-life balance. My son grew up to be a confident, well-adjusted child, untouched by Tom's attempted interventions in my life. The company's HR department now uses this case as an anonymous example in their training materials, teaching new employees about the importance of respecting boundaries and recognizing the warning signs of workplace harassment. I occasionally speak at workplace safety seminars, helping other companies develop better protocols for protecting their employees from similar situations.
Big sis, what kind of sneaky tricks did you use?
Sarah, where is this coming from?
About your fiancé, of course.
Who's what?
I can't believe you were hiding this from me. Your own sister?
I wasn't hiding anything, I just hadn't told you yet.
How did someone like you manage to catch such a handsome guy? He's way out of your league. A plain sister like you should never get someone that handsome. Plus, he's an elite executive. You're totally mismatched.
What does it matter? Who I date has nothing to do with you.
Of course it matters. We're sisters. I should know everything about your life.
Since when have you cared about my life?
It has everything to do with me. I've never dated anyone of his caliber. Why should my plain sister get engaged to such a catch before me? It's definitely wrong. There must be a mistake.
Wait, how do you even know about my fiancé? I've only introduced him to our parents.
Mom showed me his photo.
I specifically asked Mom to keep it from you.
You're so childish. Did you think you could keep it a secret forever?
Well, that's not the point.
Mom always favors me. You know she won't listen to you. Besides, isn't it cruel to keep such information just from me?
Because I knew you'd mock my fiancé. That's what you've always done, isn't it? You've made fun of all my previous boyfriends.
Remember that guy from your college? The one with the glasses? He was so boring.
He was kind and intelligent. Not that you'd understand that.
Because they were all as plain as you. They suited you perfectly. But this guy, how did you meet someone like him?
We work at the same company.
That's it? Just colleagues? There must be more to it.
What are you implying?
Just because you work together doesn't mean you should get engaged. With your looks, you should have stayed just colleagues.
You're right. Normally I wouldn't have had a chance with someone like him. We bonded while working on a project together. It was crucial for the company's future. We developed a strong connection while overcoming challenges together.
A project? Really? That's how you trapped him?
I didn't trap anyone. We fell in love naturally.
Still, for someone that handsome to get engaged to you, he must be out of his mind.
He appreciates me for who I am, not how I look.
That's impossible. That only happens in fiction.
It happens in real life, too.
Don't be naive. Even in your school days, who got all the attention? Me.
This isn't high school anymore, Sarah.
That's just in stories. Looks are everything. Personality comes second.
That's wrong. People aren't just their faces. I didn't choose him for his looks either.
Liar. It's definitely because of his looks.
His humor and positive attitude have helped me so many times. You might not understand that, Sarah. You only see things from your own perspective.
When has anyone ever chosen personality over looks? Name one time.
Not everyone is as shallow as you.
Wow. Getting quite arrogant now that you've caught a handsome elite, aren't you? You've never been able to beat me before.
I've never lost to you in academics.
Who cares about grades now? This is the real world.
Exactly. This is the real world where more than looks matter.
I've always been more loved than you. By our parents, too. Everyone in the world loves me more than you.
You're right. Even as your sister, I think you're beautiful. Parents have always favored you over me. When I got into a prestigious university, they barely noticed, but they'd praise you just for doing small chores. But in the adult world, looks alone aren't enough. You need real ability to succeed.
Oh, so you think I'm just a pretty face with no brains?
Well, that's your paranoia. I didn't say anything like that.
But that's what you meant, isn't it? Just because you got lucky with one guy?
I worked hard to get where I am, both in my career and relationship.
You might as well have. How dare you look down on me? Don't get carried away just because you're engaged to a handsome guy. It doesn't make you any less plain.
Are we done here? I have work to do.
Running away? Just remember, you got lucky once. Don't think that changes anything between us.
Think whatever you want, Sarah. Just stay out of my life.
Sis, I know you just got home. Don't run away. Stay and watch your fiancé choose me over you.
What have you done? Why were you alone with my fiancé in our apartment?
Oh, didn't he tell you? We've been seeing each other.
Disgusting. You are no sister of mine.
Don't be so dramatic. It was bound to happen eventually.
What was bound to happen?
Him realizing he deserves better. Someone who matches his level.
You planned this from the start, didn't you?
He made the first move, actually. Said he couldn't stop thinking about me after seeing my photo.
And you went along with it? Your own sister's fiancé.
How pathetic to have your fiancé stolen by your sister. Now you see, in this world, looks are everything.
When did this start?
Does it matter? The point is, he chose me.
It matters to me.
Right after I saw his photo, I found him on social media. We started chatting. Simple as that.
You really want someone else's leftovers that badly? Come to think of it, you've always been jealous of my things and taken them. Candy, stuffed animals, countless things. Nothing's changed since childhood. Always content with hand-me-downs. It's impressive in a way that you're satisfied with seconds.
Leftovers? He upgraded from you to me.
Is that what you tell yourself?
What, sour grapes? I took him because he was too good for you. We make a perfect couple, both beautiful. Don't you think he's more suitable for me, being handsome and elite?
Remember my pink dress from high school? The one you took and accidentally ruined?
Ancient history. This is different.
No, it's exactly the same. You've never changed.
At least I know my worth. I deserve nice things.
Both you and him who went along with this are the same kind. You both lack moral integrity.
Still bitter? Face it, he was never meant for you.
And what makes you so sure he's meant for you?
Whatever. Everything you say just sounds like a loser's whining. It's your fault for not being able to keep him. Being good at work isn't enough to keep a man. Instead of lecturing me, why don't you get plastic surgery?
I like myself as I am and have no intention of changing. I'll never change myself for someone else. I'm glad I found out before marriage what kind of man would cheat with a worthless woman like you. Good riddance.
Worthless? I'm the one he chose.
He didn't choose you. You threw yourself at him.
You're just jealous because I got what I wanted. Again. Acting tough. But you must be crying inside from frustration. And that's what you get for reaching above your station. Next time, date someone as plain as you.
Unlike you, I don't choose based on looks.
And then what do you choose based on? Don't tell me love. Your fiancé switched to me. Where's the love in that?
You wouldn't understand even if I explained it.
Try me. Explain how your love wasn't enough.
You're right, I thought we were in love, but I guess I was wrong. I was stupid.
Finally admitting it? Good.
Not about what you think.
Since you understand, why don't you pack up and leave? I'll be living in this apartment.
You're moving in here?
Of course. It's a nice place. Too nice for you anyway.
Fine, I was going to leave anyway.
Running away again?
No, moving forward. Something you wouldn't understand.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, sis.
Don't call me sis. You lost that right.
So dramatic. This is why you'll always be alone.
Better alone than with someone like him or someone like you.
We'll see how long you keep up that attitude.
Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll find out soon enough. I've moved all my things out. Do whatever you want with that man.
Took you long enough. The apartment feels so much better without your things cluttering it up.
I just came to tell you I'm done.
Still trying to act tough? Your heart must be in turmoil. Don't stalk my boyfriend. He's mine now.
I don't have even a millimeter of attachment to that man anymore.
That's hard to believe. You were planning a wedding just weeks ago.
Plans change. People show their true colors.
Speaking of work, I've been thinking.
What now?
You both work at the same company, right? You should quit for his sake. I don't like you working in the same place as my boyfriend.
Excuse me?
It must be awkward for him, seeing his ex every day.
What are you talking about? I've been working there longer. Why should I quit for you two?
Because you're the odd one out now. Everyone knows what happened.
And what exactly do they know?
I heard from him. He's producing better results at work than you.
What?
You're just holding on to your job out of spite now.
Since when do you know anything about our work performance?
The company values him more than you. It wouldn't matter if you left. He says it's awkward working with you. He wants you to quit.
I see. So that's why he's been sabotaging me at work lately. And those rumors spreading around the office about me, that I cheated and got dumped, that was his doing.
Oh, so you heard about those?
The whole office is talking about it.
I suggested he spread those rumors. If we make the work environment unbearable for you, you'll eventually lose your place there. I think you should quit early while the wounds are shallow.
You actually admit to planning this?
Why not? It's a good strategy.
You realize that's workplace harassment.
Please, you're just being dramatic again.
How tyrannical can you two be? You're trying to take my job, too?
Think of it as a fresh start. You can find a new job, maybe meet someone new, someone more, your level.
My level?
You're just a loser after all. It's natural for you to be eliminated. But without your job, you'll have nothing left. Just a plain face.
Is destroying my career really necessary?
It's not destroying. It's clearing the path for his success.
His success or your comfort?
Both. I don't want my future husband working with his ex.
Future husband? You move fast.
Unlike you, I know how to seal the deal.
By destroying others?
By taking what I want. I always have.
And how's that worked out for you so far?
Pretty well, I'd say. I got the guy, the apartment, and soon he'll be gone from his workplace too.
You sound very confident.
Because I know how this will end. It always ends the same way. With me winning.
We'll see about that.
Is that a threat?
Just an observation.
Whatever you're planning, it won't work. He's completely committed to me now.
I'm not planning anything, just going to let things play out naturally.
You're being weird. What are you up to?
Nothing at all, just focusing on my work.
Well, enjoy it while it lasts. You won't be there much longer.
We'll see who stays and who goes.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll find out soon enough. Both of you will.
I'm getting married to your ex-fiancé today. Poor plain Jane, all alone. I hear you're on leave from work. You should just quit already.
Congratulations. I'm also getting married today.
What? You're getting married? You?
Surprised?
You're lying. This is just another sad attempt to compete with me.
Our wedding dates might overlap. Oh well, I wasn't planning to attend your wedding anyway, and I have no intention of inviting you to mine.
Stop with this ridiculous lie. Who would marry you so quickly?
Why is it so hard to believe?
When did you get a boyfriend?
A lot happened, and I got a boyfriend right after breaking up with my ex-fiancé.
Right after? How convenient.
Things have a way of working out.
Well, even you have surprising sides. Did you get desperate after losing your man? Are you rushing into marriage out of spite? You probably just grabbed any random guy you could find. What? Did you pay some homeless man to marry you?
No need to pay anyone. He's the CEO after all.
What did you just say?
You heard me.
Come on. The lie is too obvious. Your sour grapes are getting ridiculous.
Sarah, what are you talking about? Unlike someone as low level as you, I don't tell such obvious lies. A lie like that would be exposed immediately. My new fiancé really is the CEO.
You expect me to believe this fantasy story? Even if that's true, he must be the CEO of some tiny company. There's nothing to brag about.
He's the CEO of the company where I work, so it's definitely not a small company.
What? That doesn't make sense.
Can't you even understand English? This is why women who only have looks... oh, sorry, my true feelings slipped out.
I understand perfectly. I'm saying there's no way that could happen. The CEO?
Why are you so flustered?
You're lying. You have to be lying.
Why would I lie about something so easily verifiable?
Because the company you work for is a huge corporation, right? My boyfriend's right here, and he says it's impossible. He says the CEO is an incredibly handsome billionaire. There's no way someone like you could marry him.
But I am.
This makes no sense. None of this makes any sense.
What's hard to understand? I'm marrying the CEO.
You met the CEO, fell in love, and got married all within these 3 months?
Would you like to hear the full story?
Yes, explain this nonsense.
I actually met him earlier, though when we met, neither of us knew who the other was. I met the CEO about a year ago during a private trip. It was in Alaska. I was traveling alone, and he was traveling with his mother. His mother had a seizure and fell into a river, and I saved her. It was just a matter of minutes, but the CEO remembered me.
What's with that drama-like story? Can that really happen?
Life can be more dramatic than fiction sometimes.
This is ridiculous. You're making this up.
Well, the dramatic part comes next. When you stole my fiancé, I happened to meet the CEO again at work. I hadn't really looked at his face back then because I was focused on his mother, but he remembered my face clearly. The CEO invited me to dinner, and things progressed quickly from there.
But still, getting married in just 3 months?
When you know, you know.
No one gets married that fast.
The CEO said he'd been dreaming of marrying me ever since I saved his mother. He fell in love at first sight when he saw me risking my life to save and care for his mother. It's kind of embarrassing to say this myself. His mother is also very supportive of our marriage.
So you're saying you're going to be the CEO's wife? That's...
One more thing. I wasn't on leave. I was preparing for my new position.
What new position? What are you talking about?
You'll find out on Monday.
Stop being cryptic. What position?
Patience, dear sister. All will be revealed soon.
You're bluffing. This is all just a bluff.
Monday isn't far away. You can wait until then.
Tell me now.
Shouldn't you be focusing on your own wedding? It's your special day, after all.
This isn't over.
You're right. It's just the beginning.
Is it true you're becoming a senior executive at headquarters? This is favoritism just because you're the CEO's wife.
Good morning to you too, Sarah.
Don't play games with me. My husband says that everyone's talking about it.
Oh? What are they saying?
That you're being promoted to senior executive. That can't be right.
I'm just being properly evaluated for my work achievements.
Work achievements? What achievements?
All those projects your husband took credit for starters.
What are you talking about?
I've also reported your husband's true nature, so he should be facing disciplinary action.
What? He needs to be punished just for having an affair?
If that was all he did, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
What else could he have possibly done?
Not just for that, he was stealing my work achievements. Plus, he tried to frame me by spreading malicious information. We have all the evidence.
Evidence? What evidence?
Every email, every document, every changed timestamp.
What?
You said it yourself. You advised him to spread rumors about me.
That's just office gossip. It's not a crime.
Workplace harassment is actually illegal, Sarah.
That's...
And you know what? Your fiancé isn't actually good at his job. He only got promoted because of my support. In fact, his performance has been declining lately. Other employees are starting to notice, too, that he's actually completely incompetent at work.
You're lying again. You must be.
Ask around the office. Everyone knows now.
Incompetent? That's impossible. He's an elite executive because he's capable, right?
He only produced results because I was helping him with his work. I set everything up and he just put on the finishing touches. But he mistook that for his own ability. What a foolish man.
No, that can't be right.
Remember all those late nights he said he was working? He was asking me for help.
What kind of punishment are we talking about? He won't get fired, right?
Who knows?
You have to tell me. This affects me too.
Now you want my help?
I have debts. I was planning to pay them off with his money after marriage.
Interesting. How much debt?
That's none of your business.
Well, what's certain is a demotion and pay cut. Plus, I'll be personally suing him.
What?
I actually entrusted him with money for wedding preparations, about $50,000.
$50,000? What?
Since he hasn't returned it, I'm going to sue. Also, since he was introduced to our parents, I'll claim damages for breach of engagement promise. I heard the compensation for broken engagements isn't much, but I'll fight to the bitter end. I won't let him off a single penny.
What's this about? I never heard about this.
Oh, he didn't tell you about the money?
No, he didn't say anything.
He's the type of underhanded man who doesn't mention inconvenient things. But that doesn't matter to you, right? After all, you said looks are the most important thing.
But we just got married.
Congratulations again. You got exactly what you wanted.
No, that's...
Good looks, but rotten inside. That applies to you, too. You're a perfect match as a couple. Just as you said, he is exactly the right man for you.
You planned this. You planned all of this.
I didn't plan anything. You both did this to yourselves.
You have to help us. We're sisters.
Oh, now we're sisters? What happened to plain Jane?
Please, there must be something you can do.
I already did something. I revealed the truth.
This will ruin us.
Actions have consequences, Sarah. You taught me that, remember?
I didn't know about any of this.
Now you do. Good luck with your marriage.
Wait! Don't go!
Goodbye, Sarah. The ex-fiancé was demoted and transferred to a remote branch office, and his income reduced by more than half. The company's investigation revealed even more misconduct than initially suspected, and he had been taking credit for other colleagues' work as well, not just mine. His reputation in the industry is completely ruined now. He ended up having to pay me back the $50,000 plus compensation through my lawsuit, putting him deeply in debt. The court proceedings revealed his pattern of financial misconduct, including misuse of company funds. Combined with Sarah's debts, their total debt exceeded $100,000. Both of their parents aren't financially well off, so they can't rely on them. Sarah's always bragged about how our parents favored her, but when she asked them for help with the debt, they refused to provide any assistance. I heard she tried to sell her designer clothes and bags, but it barely made a dent in their debt. Since I'm the only one with financial means and I've abandoned them, they have to manage on their own. The irony isn't lost on me. Sarah, who always looked down on my plain lifestyle, now has to live on a strict budget in a small apartment in a remote town. Sarah decided to follow him to his transfer location, thinking it was better than dealing with the debt alone. However, she now suffers from his verbal abuse. Without his status and money, his true nature emerged. Apparently, the shock of losing his career track changed him completely. He became a genuine lowlife who hurls abuse at Sarah and becomes violent when drunk. Meanwhile, I'm doing well both in my career and home life so far. I'm steadily achieving results at work and have cleared up the malicious rumors that were spread about me. My new position as a senior executive has allowed me to implement positive changes in the company's work culture, especially regarding workplace harassment policies. My relationship with the CEO grows stronger each day. His mother has become like a true parent to me, showing me the maternal love I never received from my own mother. She often tells me that saving her that day in Alaska was fate. I believe that even if you don't possess beautiful features, if you live sincerely, someone will eventually recognize your worth. More importantly, I've learned that true beauty isn't about appearance, it's about integrity, kindness, and staying true to yourself. In the end, karma has its own way of balancing things out. I didn't need to do anything extra, simply revealing the truth was enough. Sometimes the best revenge is simply living well and letting people face the natural consequences of their actions.